Good morning, grade 2. How are you? Hope fine. I'm teacher Inaz. I will conduct my math lesson for today. Chapter 12, lesson 2, sides and angles. Come on, open your books, page 745, and let us start our lesson together. The objectives of this lesson for today is to recognize sides and angles of two-dimensional shapes. Now, who can tell me what can you remember from the word two-dimensional shapes? We took it last week. Come on. Two-dimensional shapes are shapes that are flat. It has just length and height. So shapes that are flat, we call them two-dimensional shapes. Great job. Let's start our lesson today. Don't forget to open your book, page 745. Who can read this word for me? It's quadrilateral. You took it last week, isn't it? Yes, you took it. Quadrilateral from its name. Quadri, four, lateral, sides. So quadrilaterals, shape with four sides. Excellent. Who can remember what are the shape that we took last week? And they are, or they have, four sides. It's square, rectangle, parallelogram, and trapezoid. So these all shapes have how many sides? Four sides. So quadrilateral, a flat shape with four sides. Excellent. Now you hear the word side, side, but you didn't ask me till now what do you mean by side. Now let's check together what do you mean by side. Side is a line segment that makes the shape. Now you will tell me, teacher, what do you mean by line segment? We didn't took it before. But yes, you know it. If you see the shape of the line segment, you will remember it. Look at the shape of the line segment. You see? It's a line. You use this line to draw shapes. So this line, we call it line segment. What do we call it? Come on, repeat after me. Line segment. Say it. Line segment. So a line segment that makes a shape, we call it side. Look here. You see? What's this shape? Yes, it's a square. How many sides does the square have? Let's count together. One, two, three, four. Four sides. Great job. So you understand now what I mean by side? Side is a line segment that makes a shape. This one is the line segment, but when you use it to make a shape, it's a side. Now, what is angle? This is a new word for you. Remember last week when we take the word parallel? Who can remember what do you mean by parallel? Parallel are lines that never meet. When the lines meet, what do we call it? Intersecting line. So an angle is the space between two intersecting lines. Let us check together. You see, this is a line segment and this is another line segment, but they are not parallel because they meet here. When they meet here, we call it intersecting line. You see, this one is intersecting line. You see here? You see this? This one we call it angle. This space, we call it angle. What do we call it? Angle. So the space between the two lines that intersect together, we call it angle. Let us check another shape. Look here. You see? How many angles do we have here? This is one, two, three, four. Four angles. Yes, angle is the space between two intersecting lines. Say the word after me. Intersecting line. Intersecting line is the opposite of parallel line. How many squares in this shape? Let's count together. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a missing number? Let's have. If your answer is 4, no. Try to count them another time. Yes, we are wrong. Why? Because we forgot to count the big square here. Count the big square and then the small squares inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is 5. Great job. Let's go back to our lesson. Look at two-dimensional shapes and identify the sides and angles first. What is this shape? This shape is a, yes, triangle. Great job. Now, let's count the sides. How many sides are there? Come on, start from here. 1. Remember that side is a line segment that make a shape. So 1, 2, 3. How many sides? 3 sides. Great job. Now, our question now is how many angles are there? Let us remember, what do you mean by angle? Angle are two intersecting lines. The space between the two intersecting lines. How many space do we have here? 3. Great job. 3 angles. Now, look at page 745 now. All of you open it. You will have this and this one under it. Okay, don't be confused as usual. They are asking you to sort triangle, square, parallelogram, trapezoid, and hexagon. What do you mean by sort? Sort, it means put each group together. Now remember that I have here shapes that have the same number of sides and angles. What do we call them? Quadrilaterals. So here I want you to remember that square, parallelogram, and the trapezoid are all quadrilaterals. So what you will draw in your book, first one you will draw the triangle, then the hexagon, then square, parallelogram, trapezoid. Now, why I do this? Because here, triangle have different sides than hexagon. Hexagon have different sides than square, parallelogram, and the trapezoid. These 3 shapes have the same number of sides and angles. That's why I put them together. Now let's go back to the first shape. We say that this shape, we call it triangle. How many sides do it have? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 sides. Now how many angles? Remember that angles are the space between the intersecting lines. 1, 2, 3. So yes, I have 3 angles. Now to the second shape. How many sides? Remember that this shape is hexagon, and we said last week that hexagon has 6 sides. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it is 6 sides. Now let's count the angles between them. Remember again that angles is the space between two intersecting lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's also 6. Great job. Now here I have 4 sides for each. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, do you think that angles are the same? Excellent, yes, because I have 4 sides and 4 intersecting lines. The space between 2 intersecting lines are angles. Excellent. So 4 angles. Now, I finished my lesson for today, but I want to ask you one single question. Who can remember what is this shape? What is this shape? It is circle. It is what? Circle. How many sides and angles do circle have? No, excellent. No sides, no angles for the circles. So what you will write for circle is 0. 0 side for circle, 0 side for 0 angles for circle. Excellent. Thank you. Have a nice day.